flex. The livest one in the section. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Monkey Tuesday!
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? You know, I did the whole roll call while I was backstage. You know, that's crazy. That's wild work. I've been running my mouth. I didn't even put myself on the damn Jesus Christ. I've been, this is why you take breaks, ladies and gentlemen, because, you know, I had a lot of life going on, but here I am. If you missed it, I was saying that I just did the whole roll call. I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all was muted. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Main biker in that super chat. I put it up there. Salute. I didn't even put myself in goddamn. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? My God, that's funny. I was saying, if you noticed, if you notice, I am no longer using Cash App. I got a disturbing email talking about something getting compromised. So I opened up my app, took my money out, and closed my Cash App account. They sent me an email saying, "Oh, we value your business. No, thank you." My boy, his Cash App got hacked somehow, and they tried to get in his bank account, and he was able to catch it. And then a coworker of mine, same thing. So I said, "Yeah, we're not doing that. So if you want to support me other than super chats, you can hit me on the Venmo or the Zelle." And I didn't put it in the banner yet, but I have PayPal. But salute to y'all. I appreciate. I appreciate that, man. Salute to y'all, man. I was doing a roll call. I didn't even put myself in the stage, man. My apologies, y'all. I did the whole roll call. I am so sorry. Black Martial Arts Society. Quan, what up, man? Oh my goodness. Corner Girl, what's going on? Giovanni, what up, man? I'm so sorry. It's still early. I'll get back in the swing of things. And I'll be doing premieres during the week because my work schedule completely changed. I'll be going live on Sundays though. It's still my day off. But I'll be doing premieres, and I'll sneak in a live or two during the week. Ratchet, what up? Y'all see the Rumble link? Y'all make sure, because we're gonna make the transition in a few minutes to go to Rumble where I can take the gloves off. You know what I mean? Felix, what up, brother? But salute to y'all, man. I ain't even upload, man. I'm running my mouth for goddamn 5 minutes. Renzo, what up, man? Crazy work, man. My bad, y'all. But yeah, these clowns. My brother Mind the Monster Moose over there on Rumble too. Salute. These clowns, man. Yeah, these clowns. All right. I was gonna do this live anyway. But how fitting that Tank with the news yesterday. Felix in that super chat, Ludi says, "Happy to see you back, my G. You were sorely missed, man. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, I needed a break though. I really did, because you know, as soon as I leave, I come back and this is foolery." That's me, says Cash App guy. Yeah, you see what I mean? You see? Yeah, exactly. So I got an email. I said, you know what? Nah, it was two in 1 week. I think two of my coworkers had a problem with their Cash App. Somebody tried to go in their joint and take money. What happened was he opened up his Cash App and there was $1,000 sitting in there. And he was like, "What is this?" And he went in his bank account, and someone took $1,000 from his bank account and put it in his Cash App. He said, "Well, I didn't authorize this." And it was a thing. So and then another coworker, and then I'm getting emails. I said, "You know what? Just Spark, salute, brother." I was like, "Nah, we ain't doing this." When I got my email, I was like, "Yeah, all right, we're done. We're done here." I closed it up. Close it, we're done. Yeah, Cash App gets hacked bad. It gets hacked bad. So I'm good. If y'all got Venmo, do that. Let me know. If y'all got Zelle, do that. That's my email right there. And I welcome down Van Houder in the building. Salute. And I didn't post my PayPal yet. You know, but yeah. Look at what Dow said. Someone got you for $500. You see what I mean? You see? Nah. They got too many issues over there in Cash App. So that's the end of that. So anyway, take your pick. These three putty cats. Yeah, man, biker. You see what I mean? I know I'm not bugging. These clowns. Yeah, we doing Zelle and Venmo over here in PayPal. We're not doing Cash App. Too many issues. Too many issues. Yeah, Adrian, you see? Nope. I got that email. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Goodbye. That's it. That's it. We done. We done with Cash App. That's over. Sent me an email. We value your business. Yeah, I bet you do. Got a bunch of criminals working with y'all. You got Bone Quisha in there stealing a dime out of 100,000 Cash App users. Lock up Bone Quisha. Delana, what up, bro? So anyway, they even took out the Cash App loan. You see what I mean? I'm not fucking with them. They done. Anyway, with these clowns. Nah, I don't think Tank is serious. As a matter of fact, I just watched a video this morning that Blue did. And DP, what up? And I didn't read it, but Blue saw it, and if Blue said it, it's gold. Is Tank now retracting what he said? And he's talking about, yo, when I see Devin's too big, but when I see him in the street, did he say that? Now, let me park there for a minute. I just watched Blue's video, and that's what he's reporting what was said. And I believe it because Tank is an idiot, all right? He's a bona fide knuckle dragger, and he would say something like that. And he'll have the support of a bunch of YNs and grown adolescent jerks with YN mentalities and with a YN mentality. And it's horrible. It's all horrible. And Shaquilla, salute queen, light eyes, what up? And it's horrible. And I bet you if that's something that he posted on social media or somewhere in writing, and there's a comment section, just read how many people, Anthony, what up? Read how many people that's with that action, that ignorant action. So you don't want to fight Devin in the ring because he's too big. Stormy, salute, sensei. And if y'all missed our review on not Do the Right Thing, I'm sorry, on School Days, go to Rumble and watch it in its entirety. Go to Rumble. Very important. But the amount of people that would agree with Tank's comments, it tells you everything you need to know about this current state that we're in. All right? You definitely need to go watch our review on School Days because we're in a daze as a community. Tank said that everyone should be dragging Tank. What are you talking about street stuff for, man? You guys are millionaire fighters. You need to be in the ring, making money, breaking bread with each other to see who's the better man. That's why he's a putty cat. Main biker in that Cash App. He says the owner of Cash App got poked 43 times to doom. Really? Yeah, might have deserved it. Del Riv, salute. Big Joe Townsend, salute. He may have deserved it, you know? Right? So Dev too big to fight in the ring, but you want to run that fade in the street? Is that why you had that audience when Dev was just out enjoying the night and you show up in all of your ignorance? And you ain't doing anything? You said, when I see Dev, it's on sight. You took a picture by his card like a smut, and he was he's smiling in your face. You didn't throw a punch or anything. So what happened? Oh, I'm sorry, that was for the camera. That was for the audience, man. You fools texting me early in the morning. Yo, Tank ran up on Dev. I said, did they fight in the street? I hope not. I want those brothers to get paid. Why are they fighting in the street? That's what I said. Then I watched the video. I said, this is what y'all, what? I get YN celebrating that because y'all entertain for the camera. Y'all are into that. Y'all talk online. You talk real tough. G McCall, salute. There's some bum ass knuckle dragger with long hair. Tried to engage with me on the internet just yesterday. Marcus Wall, salute. I really, you know, you're young enough to be my son. You know, it's just wordplay for me. I really don't care. I basically told the YN, don't talk to me without the consent of your mother. I know your father's not involved, but just send your mother. I'll knock her teeth out with my penis. That's what you do. You don't reserve the right to talk to me. I went to his page and he had all these pictures in the latest nigga nonsense drip, right? And why y'all niggas always looking down in your pictures? Who taught y'all to do that? Why y'all YNs always looking down? You know why? You have nothing to look up to. You're raised by a single mom. You don't know your father. Your mom's mad at you off and on because you look like him, but you behave like her. So you look like him, behave like her, and you get online and who do you follow? Dude you identify with. Y'all know Tank he's in his 30s now, right? He's a whole father, right? What's all this ignorant nonsense about? You're a prize fighter. You want to fight in the street for free, but Devin's too big to fight in the ring? What are you talking about? And what is this weight bully stuff? How many times did Tank and Shakur miss weight? How many times did Devin miss weight? Devin's draining himself at 35 trying to fight all of you clowns. And all of you said no. You know what happened? What a difference a year makes. Devin gets a $100 million deal. Devin's is in everyone's mouth, but when Devin put them on his list, nobody jumped at the chance. You got Boots running to 154. Yeah, I said it. I don't care. Aaron Butler, salute. And by the way, Boots, better win this weekend, bro. That's all I'm saying. You better win this weekend. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. You better win in outstanding fashion, bro. Don't F around and lose, man. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. Do not fuck around and lose, bro. I don't like the fact that y'all remember when I said, what is he doing with Eddie Hearn? Y'all remember when I said that? Eddie Hearn is like bad luck. He's a horrible matchmaker. Your first, all right, man. All right, okay. I'll give my prediction. I'm not even going to be in the city when Jose, what up? You know what I'm saying? Steve L says Boots ain't winning. Hey, bro, if this dude go in there and lose, hey, man. You know what I'm going to say, right? He had no business at 54 in the first place. He should have kept his word and stayed at 47. 47 to fight Devin. Boss. You ran to 54. Yes, I'm putting that on him. He ran. Drew, he didn't run. He ain't scared. Well, he ran over to Eddie Hearn, and Eddie Hearn made him run to 54 because Eddie Hearn runs the show now. You see what I mean? If you was your own man, you would move how you want to move. Michael Ray, salute. Yo, y'all can hear me? Press 1 if you can hear me. Mr. Van Houder say he lost sound. Y'all can hear me? YouTube is weird as hell, bro. What are they doing? All right. Crazy work. Terrific. Thank you. I don't know. Cheeks, maybe you gotta back out and come back. I don't know. What's going on, but all right. Sheesh. I still see buffoons say Devin ran to 40. Devin ran to 40. Who was he running from? He tried to fight Shakur. Shakur said the money wasn't right. After saying, it's gonna be drained. Remember that? And you ain't fight still. The money wasn't right. I'm not even gonna get into the money. BFTB broke down the money. If anybody could find if anybody can find a fighter fighting under those same circumstances that made more than 25%, let me know. Because it's never happened. And never mind the fact that was about to be his highest payday and everything else. Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, Rumble, we good over there. Hell yeah. Y'all make sure y'all see the link pinned. We're going to Rumble in a few minutes. We're going to Rumble in a few minutes. It's further proof that most people don't know what the hell they're talking about. You know, Shakur makes convenient friends. You want to talk about friendships? Ask Jamel Herring how he feels about being Shakur's friend. Didn't he let Shakur sleep on his couch? Didn't he, Shamar, what up? Didn't he snake Jamel Herring for some more bread? This the kind of people you want in your circle? Yeah, all right, Keyshawn, you better be real careful. Putty Cat, you better be real careful. All three of these coons deserve each other. You know what's brilliant about all of this? I know how this ends. I know how all of this ends. Philip D, what up? Pep Pack in the building. We still strong. I know how all of this ends. I'm gonna be right here to say, hey man, I told you so. But let me get back to Boots for a second. You better win, bro. You better win, bro. Because if it don't work out for you, everyone look at Eddie Hearn. And just remember, I said, why did he go to Eddie Hearn? Why did he do that? Why did he go to 54? Why can't he stick around at 47? Oh, and drain himself? Devin was at 135 for how long? Y'all say he was too big, but he never missed weight. He always performed. He became undisputed, and your favorite fighter ducked him. So now, fast forward to now, he's legitimately the face of boxing because everybody's talking about him, whether it's good or bad. Everyone's talking about him. Let's deal with the bad people. You don't like Devin? Tell your favorite fighter to beat him. Who's your favorite fighter? Everybody that's on that list that stands against Devin, and that's cool. Salute. Code 67, salute. That's cool. I want to see the fights. Do you want to see the fights? So now pillow biting power bottom Tank is talking about he wants to fight Devin in the street, but he won't fight him in the ring because he's too big. Look, man, if you a Tank fanatic at this point, you're an idiot. You're an idiot, and Tank is worthless. All right, Tank is worthless. If he's not fighting Devin, oh wait, hold on. What happened to the Eastside Cruz fight, y'all? What happened to that? What happened with his court case? Is he even going to be available to fight? I mean, why would you engage in business with this guy? You don't even know if he's actually going to go to jail. That's the real fight. And I understand if he is available to get some work done before, sentencing or whatever he got going on, whatever legal crap he has going on with a baby or with his baby mama or some bottle girl, whatever's going on with him. If you could just get a payday out of him, fine. But, when he gets his ass beat, if he gets in the ring with Devin, because Devin's going to beat the shit out of him, let me disarm you guys. I don't want to hear that he was distracted with court cases and he was out the ring for a year and blah, 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 yakety schmackety. I don't want to hear any of that. Because none of these clowns went through what Devin went through. Shakur was just crying to that colonizing woman how he was sad, how people turned on him after the Edwin De Los Santos fight. And when she asked him, how did you fix that? Who helped you fix that? He said, me, myself. Now get this. He was mad that he allegedly broke his hand in that fight and had to fight on the back foot. And ESPN said he was boring. They showed people leaving his fight. Tim Bradley said he had to, drink some coffee. Bud and Andre Ward was falling asleep in the audience. There was a poor kid there it was on a Thursday night. True, I think that fight was on a Thursday night, so there was school in the morning, and they kept that poor baby up. That young king had to be to school the next day. First period starts at 7:50, man, but he's out there trying to support Shakur, man. Come on, man. And that's what bothered Shakur. And every time someone questions him about why he's not doing this, why he's not doing that, he gets in his feelings. He starts cussing. I heard him, Village Brother salute. I heard him call media people Devin D riders. I heard him say it. I'm like, my God, dude. Just fight Devin. Mr. Cell Block salute. Just fight Devin. But now Devin is bullying him, though, right? Because he's bigger, right? So what, he gained 20 pounds since you sent bottle service over to him at a pool party that you was invited to? Talk about signing a contract? Got me calling Bill saying, yo, y'all got a contract? He said, what? From, Shakur. He said, sign a contract with bottle service. I had him crack it up over the phone. I said, okay, I guess it's not real. Slim Hussein, salute. ATX, what up? So I guess it's not real. So 1 minute it signed a contract, then 25% ain't enough. The thing is that Shakur, like most of these fighters, Hen Dog, what up? Shakur doesn't understand how business works, or he does. But you see, when you have public opinion on your side, you could do anything. If Shakur went through what Devin went through, he'd never be the same again. Sirius, salute. He damn near needed therapy because people said he was boring. Well, they said Devin was boring. Devin got in a ring with an overweight drug cheat. He didn't complain about weight. He made the fight. Jelly Bean, what up? He didn't complain about Ryan coming in, and on fight night, he was more than 3 pounds, 4 pounds overweight. Ryan was like about 180 pounds on fight night. I saw it. I saw it. He didn't complain. And then we find out he was juiced up. And then when he gets caught, he's a racist. And everybody till this day still rocks with Ryan. Everyone says, I can't unsee what I seen. The drugs didn't make a difference. Meanwhile, we have rules. All three of these busters could not deal with what Devin dealt with. And Devin was out the ring for a year. And then he's trying to run back into the smoke with Ryan, and Ryan has done everything to duck the fight, and no one holds him accountable. Why? Because Ryan is Ryan, and Devin is Devin. This kid was found guilty. He made all the excuses in the world, but every time I turn around, y'all talking crazy about Devin. Oh, Devin ran from 135 to 140. But he was still too big for Regis Prograis. Then runs up to 147 and fights the most dangerous puncher at welterweight and beats him. Y'all give him no credit. That's why I don't take any of you seriously. But y'all look towards these three putty cats. And all I'm saying is, if any of these three clowns could have beaten Devin, don't you think all of these fights could have happened at least in 2024, 2025? And the fact that these dudes still hug up with Ryan Garcia, Tank hugged up with him, Shakur and Keyshawn hugged up with him, talking with him like he didn't do anything. And you wonder why I don't fuck with these cats? These putty cats? These dudes are creeps. Those creeps are putty cats. Man, destroy these kids. These kids are the worst. If you're an unconditional fanatic of any of these three buffoons right here, it makes sense that I bet you if I go to your social media You're wearing tight jeans with some Air Force Ones, and you're looking down. Not because it's the thing to do, it's because it's embarrassing. This is why these three clowns here is why I can't stand you young niggas. I can't stand you. You have no sense of community. You have no morals. You have no integrity. And things that are deemed as dysfunctional is normalized for you. It's normal to have a baby mama instead of a wife. It's normal for you to not live with your father or have an outstanding relationship with him. It's normal for y'all to greet each other with a peck on the lips. I've seen that. This is normal for you. Yo, was Freedom's Mark salute. Was one of these rappers out here wearing a thong, by the way? I heard something about it. Was he running around with a thong on or something? I heard something. I said, man, my God. But this is y'all cute. This is the culture now. This is y'all. This is what y'all doing. G McCall, salute. In that super chat, he says, for the early morning cook, salute. By the way, if y'all have a Rumble rant, let me know, because I can't see it on StreamYard. Don't know why. Travis Scott, that's who was doing that? I don't even know who that is. But why was that grown-ass man wearing a thong, and why do we know about it? He showed it. That's what I'm saying. This pillow biting behavior has become, it was ASAP Rocky. It was ASAP Rocky. ASAP's supposed to be some tough nigga from Harlem, and he's running around wearing a goddamn thong. It was ASAP Rocky. Of all people. Wow. What'd I tell you about these kids, bro? What'd I tell you? Freedom's March in that super chat, salute. He says, salute to my big brother, Drew. Salute to you, good brother. Much love and appreciation. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. It was, whoa, BVO, what up? Wait a minute. You know what? I don't even want to investigate it. Y'all see what I'm talking about, right? Now y'all niggas wearing thongs. Dude, these jokes come from somewhere. These jokes come from somewhere. Oh, you sent me. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me look at it. Oh, hell no. All right. He's a bad bitch, though, right? Kid Kudo, salute, man. Yeah, we about to head over to Rumble in a second. We're about to head over to Rumble in a second. The Rumble link is pinned. If you don't see it, let me know. The Rumble link is pinned. Oh, that's Tank on drums. That's Tank on drums.
Josie and the Pussycat. Josie and the Pussycat. Yeah.
K-Rob, what up? Yo. Look, man. This culture, bro. Ducking fights, crying about bread. I mean, you a prize fighter. You're supposed to have your bread I get it, but goddamn, man. Turkey's in the game, and he ain't gonna be around too much longer because he's sick, basically. So what you should have been doing is getting your bread, and at the same time, you're surrounded by your contemporaries. But Shakur wants to assimilate all of these dudes. You see how he's talking to Tank with all this respect? Man, I can't, bro. Enigmatic Son in that super chat salute. He says the way Keyshawn was talking to Bill is disgusting. Of course, but you know what? Keyshawn ain't got no daddy. Did I lie? Yeah, coach, I saw that. Jose Benavidez is his new trainer. What happened to Coach Cal and Coach Kenny? What happened? Because he was doing a lot of talking, wasn't he? He was doing a lot of talking. Why would we want that fight? He's not going to stand there and let us do what we do. D-E-W, D-E-W. Right? That's what he said. And I said, why would he say that out loud? Broly, what up? I'm like, why would he say that out loud? He said a lot of stuff, right? Then Marco asked him, what about Devin Haney? What did Coach Cal say? At what weight, though? That's what Cal said. You know what, man? Y'all deal with it. I bet all these kids wear thongs. No father, no heart, wearing thongs. Brian Norman is the realest person on that list, bro. He don't identify with any of this shit. So watch this, y'all. Watch this. Watch this. If Tank grows a set and actually fights Devin, which I don't think he is, must be seen to believe, but right now I don't believe it. Chill Town, what up? That means Keyshawn has no work. Go fight Brian Norman Jr. You don't call him out his name, right? Fight him. Fight him. And where does that leave Shakur? Listen in the champ side, that dude, Dickie, what's his name? Dickie D? Davey D, whatever that slow nigga that say he from Queens out here. Whatever the fuck. He's saying, Devin, if he can't get a Shakur fight or a Keyshawn fight, Turkey not gonna pay him the money. Because Devin is in a rock and a hard place because he can't get those fights. He's not gonna get paid. He needs those fights. That's why he's trying to fight the guy that's smaller right now. And I'm from Queens. Nigga, shut up. How the fuck does Devin need all these guys, but all these guys don't need Devin? You mean to tell me that all these niggas could fuck off and do everything else around Devin and Turkey gonna pay these guys? No. Zuffa's where the bread is, but if you don't fight your contemporaries, Zuffa ain't for you. How does Devin need all these guys, but all these guys don't need Devin? Y'all bugging. Oh my God, Tay just sent me the picture. This nigga's really Playboy Cardi. I don't even know who that is. Now, I'm not putting all the queens on that kid, Davey. Davey's just retarded. Oh, my God. These niggas is really out here wearing thongs. Hey, man. What I tell you about these kids? All these kids are putty cats. And with that being said, we're going to go over to Rumble. Click the link. It's right up there up top. We're going to Rumble right now. This Monkey Tuesday. But on YouTube, y'all make sure y'all smash my like button and share the video. YouTube is not getting all of my talents. So I'm ending YouTube right now. Go to Rumble.